Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, may I now invite the Honorable Minister of Information in the person of Mr. Labaran Maku to please come forward and talk to the people. Honorable Minister.
Your Excellency, let me first of all start by thanking God for the journey mercies this National Governor's Thought we had Kwara, and also to thank you for the warm reception we have received from you particularly, and indeed from the entire government and people of Kwara State in the last 3 days. We could not have succeeded in our task in Kwara without your support. We sincerely thank you for all you have done to ensure that this tour is a success. Let me also particularly thank all the citizens of Kwara in the places we visited, because in all the places we went, we saw a lot of public interest in what government was doing, both at the federal and state level. I sincerely thank you for your commitment and the fact that you have turned out in large numbers to be part of today's Citizens Forum to discuss the progress in Kwara State. I would like to mention, Your Excellency, also the support we got from the Emir of Shonga. We went to a federal government irrigation site in Shonga, and indeed the Emir came right to the site to welcome us. Let me register my appreciation to the Emir of Shonga for that level of commitment and interest in the project of the federal government that is located within his domain, and the support they extended to us while at Shonga. Now, having said this, Your Excellency, this program, the Good Governance Tour of Nigeria, is a program that belongs to the federal government and to all the 36 governors. The Minister of Information, in partnership with the Minister of National Planning and the Office of the Special Advisor to Mr. President on Performance Monitoring, designed this project. When we finished the design, we took it to the National Economic Council to seek the partnership of the 36 governors and to seek their input into the program. When I made a presentation to the National Economic Council, all the 36 governors gave it strong support. Not only that, they set up a committee which is chaired by His Excellency the Governor of Kwara State, Gosul Akpabio, and that committee met with us at the Secretariat of the Governors Forum. We redesigned the program, we accommodated the interests of all the 36 states into the program, and presently this project which we are undertaking is being coordinated by the federal government and the Nigeria Governors Forum. What is the purpose of the Good Governance Tour? That purpose was announced by His Excellency himself at the end of the last National Economic Council. The Governor of Kwara was the one who was appointed by the other governors to announce the objectives of the forum to the nation. And Your Excellency will remember that what we have set out to achieve is simply to promote good governance, to promote democracy. And you cannot lead in a democratic society without involving the people. The purpose of the Good Governance Tour, therefore, was to project what the federal government and the state governments and also the local governments are doing to promote the welfare of the people through their various development programs and projects and other policies of government. This tour is non-partisan. It's not about any political party. And that is why all the 36 governors, no matter which parties, no matter the parties under which they were elected, are part of this tour. And that's also why we have brought civil society across board, so that this tour will be a true assessment tour of the progress and the challenges faced by the federal and state government in implementing development programs for the welfare of Nigeria. The other objective of this program is to give the people a say, because this is democracy, this is no longer military rule. It is not sufficient for leaders to work for the people. The people must have their say. The people must express their opinions, and the people must also be mobilized to be part of the development process. As you do know, the president, ministers, governors, local government chairmen, legislators, all of us are representing you in government. The job of developing Nigeria belongs to the people. It belongs to the farmer on the farm. It belongs to the teacher in the classroom. It belongs to the doctor and the nurse in the hospital. It belongs to the artisan in his workshop. It belongs to all Nigerians in their various professional places for the development of Nigeria. No governor can do a miracle unless the people support him. No president can do a miracle, no prime minister. It is the people that develop a nation. And that is why we designed this program, to constantly inform you about government programs and policies, and to bring you on board so that you will take advantage of some of these programs and improve on their own implementation. We have agreed to go to every of the 36 states. We started with the FCT from the 20th to the 24th of September, and we went round to assess the progress being made in the federal capital. And people were amazed at the kind of projects that were being implemented, particularly the light rail in Abuja, particularly the water works, which will be delivering by January 20 million liters of water per hour to the residents of Abuja. Now, we also looked at the road infrastructure. Now, having seen the project in Abuja, we have made Kwara State the first place of visit. So you enter history as the first state that we are visiting. And let me say that we have gone round. We have gone round to see federal government projects. We have gone round to see Kwara State government projects. Now, let me start with Kwara State projects. We have seen quite a few projects because of time limitation. Even if we stay here for 1 week, we cannot possibly visit every project that Kwara State is implementing during this period. But for the projects we visited, we saw the Shonga farms, and it's already been stated here by some of the NGOs and journalists that went with me. We saw progress at the farms. We saw acres and acres of land under cultivation. We also saw the poultry and the dairy division of the Shonga farms. We also discussed with the farmers and other stakeholders. Let me state here very clearly that Shonga farms is good vision for the people of Kwara State, and it's also something that can be replicated across the country for Nigeria to modernize its agriculture. But I would like to tie that again to the aviation school, as well as a cargo airport, the cargo wing of the airport that your government is implementing. It is expected that from the Shonga farms, you may be exporting some products. That was why you are doing the cargo airport. And I believe these are good projects, and I will urge His Excellency to do everything possible to ensure the completion and full realization of the huge investments that have already gone into that airport.